to see what he's going to do versus a player
This
like
is going to be
Peeling.
fun. So Core was a former EVO champion, as we mentioned, back in the Tekken 6 days. You know, Peeling probably wasn't even born.
That's why Mom and I switched and saved with Geico.
You sound like a Geico commercial.
This is a Geico commercial. Geico, you could save too. Don't be afraid. It's just savings.
Hey, dude, sorry about that.
No, it's cool.
I literally just got I got no information whatsoever, so I don't even know if I have the right stream key. I'm sorry, dude. It's
No worries. Sushi was the one that set it up with me, so that's why I was kind of like, okay, let's go.
Yeah, I'm trying to do this as fast as I can. Okay, cool. I got the right stream key. Cool.
This is going to be fun.
Alright, cool.
So Core was a former EVO champion, as we mentioned, back in the Tekken 6 days. You know, Peeling probably wasn't even born.
Do you have another stream open?
Yes, I have the stream open now. It just started coming live now.
Alright, cool.
Like a Geico
Alright,
commercial.
I just wanted to
This is a Geico commercial.
talk with you and make sure we can figure this out here for what we're doing.
Yeah, I'm gonna post it around right now.
Don't be afraid.
The
So
stream
have-
just
so
went
have-
live, so yeah, we're good.
Yeah, so have everyone join /Scythe. We'll just use that for like the clan word, like the channel.
Okay, yeah, just give me a second. I'll put it on there right now.
Yeah, I'm doing a tweet real quick.
And let's see.
Looks good. This shit off here.
Here, if you look at. Oh wait, I don't know if you can actually see it. I'm gonna send you the link so you can actually see the stream.
I'm looking at the stream right now. Guys.
Oh, okay, cool.
PsiX versus Scythe, yeah.
All right. I think we practically got everyone set up. Let me just
What
make
did you-
sure. Yeah, go ahead.
What did you want to do
Hey,
for
dude,
like
sorry
map
about
picks?
that. Wait, what'd you mean? Sorry about that.
Map picks?
Oh yeah. We could just do the veto system for the first map.
Well,
Or-
that's the thing. We're gonna end up playing all of them.
Oh yeah, yeah. So you want to just do a coin flip? That way we
Yeah,
can see who. That way you can see who chooses first map.
Yeah, that's fine.
Let me see.
And then whoever chooses their first map picks their player first.
Okay.
That way the other gets to decide what player they're gonna play against that first player on what map.
Okay,
Got it.
that sounds good. Yeah.
All right, that makes it a little more fair.
Do you want to do the coin flip?
Yeah, sure.
All right, everybody. I'd like to welcome you to today's casting of the Psionic Aftermath versus Scythe Esports Clan War today. This is Sentinel here, and I'm gonna be co-casting with Sir Toast here, hopefully, if he could.
You want me to cast?
Sure, that'd be kind of cool.
All right, I can do my best. I'm not a very good caster.
It's
FYI, but I
yeah, it's fine. I'm barely into this as well, so sorry about the delay on the stream, people, because like I was trying my best to get everybody on here as fast as I could. So I hope we're gonna see some good games. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely. I'm looking forward to it. It's always good to play you guys, and it looks like we're playing you guys round 1 in Alpha League, so this means let me do a little taste of things to come. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So, but either way, we're gonna be in for some good games today.
Oh, okay, cool.
So let's go ahead and let's do this coin flip. If you want to call it, and then I'll flip it.
Sure. For Psionic Aftermath, let's do heads.
Okay, and it is heads. So go ahead and pick. You pick the map and your first player, and then I'll give you my counter pick.
Let's see. Our first player is gonna be Shanubu. So that's gonna be our first map, and then I'll have him choose it.
Okay. And then what race is he?
Let's see here. He is a Protoss.
Protoss. Okay. And then I'll let you handle building the lobbies and stuff. I'll just follow your lead.
Okay, cool. Backwater is going to be the first map of the day. We're going to put it on this.
So Backwater. So, okay, so our pick will be Daydreamer.
Okay, cool.
So we're in for a PvP to start the day.
All right. Making sure I have everything set up.
Yeah, no problem.
You're in as well, right?
Yeah, I'm logged on. I'm sitting in the party here.
I don't actually see you in the lobby. Are you in the lobby?
I'm not in the lobby. You need to invite me still.
Okay. Let's see.
There we go.
And I'm inviting you to party.
Okay.
You said you didn't. You elected not to join the party. Let me put you in game real quick. Oh, dang it! 1 sec.
Yeah, no problem. Did you already start the game?
Yes, but I quit the game.
Oh, okay. Whoops.
Sorry about that.
No, it's all good.
Well, the first map is going to be on Backwater LE. And it's going to be a nice PvP for us. So we're going to get started. Ready. I'm going to ask if they're ready.
I think this is definitely a Protoss favored map in this matchup.
Do
you agree?
Yeah, I would agree. I definitely know that Zerg does have a good sorry, 1 second. Can we set no match history? Yeah.
Wait, where did you see that? Why am I not seeing what you're seeing?
Seeing what? I
didn't see that request.
Can we have no match history and build order? I'm in lobby.
Yeah, so am I. I don't know why didn't I see that. Oh, there we go. Okay, my thing was bugged. It's working now. We're good.
Okay, cool.
Sorry.
No, not a problem.
It'd be more helpful if I could see things. All right, I'm ready when you are, and whenever these guys are.
Yep. We're just waiting for our Psionic Aftermath player to come in. So.
Okay. Alrighty, here we go. Starting up on Backwater.
Blackwater, ew.
That's actually a thing. You ever see that in the store, the black water?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like, I guess their scheme is just to get you to buy it because it's different, but it's literally just tinted black.
Mm.
Like, yeah. Like, it's just regular water that's black tinted.
Ugh.
You know, it's like one of those gimmicky waters. Like, oh, buy Fiji water. Like, even though it just comes out of the tap somewhere else.
Yeah. All right. Spawning in the top left, sporting the blue probes, representing Psionic Aftermath, it is Shinobu. And in the bottom right, representing Scythe Esports, his name is Daydreamer.
What do you think of PvP?
Personally, it's kind of gotten way more interesting with this new patch, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I personally kind of enjoy it now. At first I was having trouble with just setting up everything, and in complete honesty, it was a little bit interesting to have to like start walling off because I never really understood why. But after that, it kind of got easier.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it seems like as I've gotten like older, like I appreciate mirror matchups more. Maybe they've just become more interesting. But they used to be boring, like pretty much every mirror matchup. But now, you know, I like mirror matchups now.
Mm.
Like whether it be TBT or like ZVZ or even PvP. Like I find them all to be like very fun to watch. I think it's just because like you know like both players like play that race, so they always have like an idea of what the other may do.
Yeah.
And so like I think mirror matchups rely more heavily upon build orders. You know, like if they're doing something in secret that's not going scouted, or they're just relying like heavily on mechanics.
So far, we're having exactly mirror builds so far. Nothing really out of the ordinary here.
Yeah, no, pretty standard. The 2-gate opener, so we'll just have to see if it's the depths or the stalkers. It looks like Shinobu, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna go for depths, and Daydreamer's gonna go for stalkers. So kind of interesting. The stalkers obviously like have the better, a little bit better of their range, but at the same time, the adepts, do have that shade ability, so they can shade right past them to get into that main.
At the same time, we're seeing a proxy pylon here.
I believe that's going to go unscouted here as well with that pathing that these adepts took. So we'll see what he throws down here. I think we might see another gateway, possibly even maybe like a box bay.
Mm-hmm. He is actually going to take the long route around so he can make sure that if he sees him, they won't see him. He's going to shade right past these stalkers. He has the probe in position, and he gets the wall off.
Those are the shield battery, nice choice here. Yeah, those adepts are just going to have to run away. They're not going to be able to fight head up with those stalkers, one of them being a little bit damaged, but only on the shields here, so they're just going to get away. Be annoying.
And it's going to be a Stargate right off the bat with an Oracle coming out for Shinobu. No tech just yet, but he's adding 2 more gates behind this, so he's going to have a grand total of 4 gates. Oh, but he actually let the shield battery complete, so if he's going to warp in here, he's not actually going to be able to bring him out, but at the same time, yeah, these adepts are going to come in and see that there's nothing there, only the wall off, and now here comes the play. Scythe Gaming coming in with 8 stalkers about to hit the front door. He does have
classic 4-gate.
Oh, he does have the. Yeah, he had the stasis ward right in a good position for him to hold it up.
He's going to be able to bully that back a little bit, but he's not going to get a whole lot done. He really needs to go for this pylon. If he can get this pylon down, this is going to be huge. He's going to have to pull Shinobu's going to have to pull those probes. Oh my gosh, if he can get that, that's going to be huge. Unpowered. Now the adepts did break down the shield battery back at home. But they're just electing to, now they're moving into the mineral line finally. But there is the shield battery, so these are going to take a while to kill. And in the meantime, I think Daydreamer's just going to go for it.
Yeah, this Void Ray, this hero Void Ray is going to be the thing that either saves him or breaks him. And that Void Ray just goes down.
It does go down, yeah. And that's GG for game 1. Daydreamer will take that. Kind of a dirty build there. It looked like he was definitely going to go for like a little bit of a mind game with that pile on the low ground. I definitely thought Shinobu thought that might have been like a 2-base play, but then just going for the 4-gate all in. Apparently, I'm too quiet.
Yeah, I turned up the output, so maybe it should be louder.
Okay, we'll find out. But good, yeah, good first game. So now I believe based on the format we're doing, Daydream will play the next game, and then you'll pick your next player.
Yes, exactly. So
and then are we doing loser pick map then?
Yes, loser will pick map.
Okay, got it.
Thank you for the game, and then next player is gonna be up.
Yeah, good way to start. Sorry that you guys couldn't hear me. You didn't miss anything since I'm not a very good caster, but hopefully you guys will enjoy the rest of these games that we have going for this afternoon. Nice friendly clan war, right? Mm-hmm. Fun fact, both Psionic Aftermath and Scythe Esports are both based out of Minnesota. They were started, well, I don't know if it's technically, I don't know if Psionic's based, but, you know, the Zealot Jedi is from Minnesota, and he's the one that started it, so I don't know if you'd say that it's based out of Minneapolis, but... I'm based out of Minneapolis, and I started Scythe, so there we go. We're going for Minneapolis.
Let's see. Trying to see if we can get the next player in.
Mm-hmm.
So Kuna Matata is going to be the lead here, so I'm going to put him in.
Is he going to be playing or picking?
He's the lead, so we're going to have him.
Talking about it right now. So they're just trying to decide, so we'll have the next match here for you guys in just a moment. But thank you all for tuning in. Appreciate you for stopping by to enter this clan war with Sonic Aftermath and Scythe Esports. And like we were talking earlier, we'll be playing an Alpha League against each other. That's actually week 1 match. What do you think of the other teams that are going to be in Alpha? Do you think any of them are going to be stiff competition?
Personally, I do not know too much about the Alpha Team League, but I do know that I do give all other the teams respect. Personally, I'm kind of new to the clan myself. I've only been in it for maybe 3 to 4 months, and I definitely know that our team has been able to do pretty good miracles throughout it. So I think they're going to be a pretty stiff competition, but I'm pretty confident in our boys here.
Yeah, definitely. I think you guys are going to be one of the harder teams to beat, so I'm looking forward to it. Looks like the pick is in. Looks like, well, why don't you give it since it's from your team?
I'm going to pass him lead real quick so he can invite him because I'm pretty sure he has him in it.
And it looks like we're going to be playing on Blackpink.
Is Toast loud enough for you guys now? I hope he is.
And I mean, no one said anything else, so but I would imagine so.
Yeah, I turned up the desktop volume, and then I turned up your Discord voice, so hopefully it should work.
All right, so we got a PVZ coming up. Is it Jardozer?
Yeah.
Alrighty, so Jardozer versus Daydreamer on Blackpink. Got a PVZ coming at you guys. Looks like Daydreamer is ready. We're just waiting for the ready from Jardozer.
Yeah, I noticed that we actually aren't in the WCS. Yeah. Thank you, Kuna. Yeah, we just need to switch it back over. So we're gonna switch it to the game
The
part.
WCS. Oh yeah. No problem. Take your time. Yeah, Sushi says that you guys won after the Alpha League last year. Or last season, rather.
Yeah.
So congrats.
Oh, thank you.
Are you guys, are you sending anyone to compete at DreamHack Austin?
I do not actually know. I don't know, actually. So,
Okay.
yeah, sorry about that.
Maybe Sushi can fill us in. That's all right. All right, take it away.
And in the top right, representing Psionic Aftermath, it is sporting the Red Drones Jar Dozer. And in the bottom left, representing Scythe Esports, it is Daydreamer.
Do you want to see if you can add the scores to the bottom?
Yeah, I did this. I did the scores. I had to switch them over. I can't do two things at once very well.
Yeah, it looks like it bugged to Singapore, so we'll probably have to remake.
Okay.
That's all right. Just a little bit of a bug, so we'll return and then we'll start the game over again. Not a big deal. Sometimes that happens. Jedi Zealot with the 100-bit cheer. Thank you, Jedi Zealot.
Appreciate it.
I'm pretty sure the Singapore is a bug. We'll see here. I think we might have to leave the party and rejoin it, remake it after this.
Yeah.
If this doesn't fix it. Alright, we can try it. Well, none of us were in Singapore, but we'll try it.
Uh-huh.
So here we go. We're relaunching back into Blackpink. I can't talk today.
Blink pink.
Blink pink. That's what happens when a stalker blinks on this map. They blink in pink. Sushi, I was asking if you guys were sending anyone to DreamHack Austin this year, or if anyone of the players were going to be competing. Yeah, we're gonna have to remake the party.
Yeah. Sorry about that, y'all. We're just gonna fix up the party real quick.
Yeah, it's just a bug. Like, it happens. We'll just have to re-invite everyone. Looks like Landfear 42 is going to Austin, but not as a competitor. Are you planning on playing in the open bracket, Landfear?
Gonna get you back in.
There we go.
Just doing one last little race check, and we can get into it.
There we go. Jardozer ready. Daydreamer ready. Here we go. Fingers crossed. Yeah, I wish they would just like delete that server from like US. Like that. Like, none of us should be playing on that server to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
Like not delete it. Like there are people obviously that play like on that server from home, but you know what I meant.
Yeah.
All right, we're on Central. Good.
All right. Spawning in the bottom left with the Teal Protoss probes, it is Daydreamer. And in the top right, representing Psionic Aftermath, the one and only Jardozer.
What exactly is a Jardozer?
I would imagine if it was like a Jar Jar Binks, it's like it's like a verb. It's like a Jardozer is like if a Jar Jar was dozing around. I don't know.
I imagine like you know how they build like ships in a bottle.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine it's like a bulldozer in a bottle. Like put a bulldozer in a jar. It's a Jardozer.
One of those little replicas you have to build by piece. I can imagine.
Yeah, like with the tweezers and stuff. That's what I imagined in my head. Like, oh, we're just gonna put this little bulldozer in a jar. So looks like Daydreamer is gonna be opting to go for at least a 2-base build this time around, building that gateway on the low ground here.
Just doing what a normal opener hatch gas pool.
Yeah, pretty standard. Goes down the Nexus, so things in this game will be a lot less hectic as they were in the last game.
Hope you guys on stream are having a good day.
Alright, looks like Sushi says that none of the players are actually going to be going this time around. Looks like most of the players are busy this year. But hopefully we'll see you guys compete in a couple other things later in the year. I mean, there's Montreal coming up as well. So there's a lot of good events coming up. We'll be participating down in there in Austin. We'll be sending a couple of our players. We'll have Groovy Man playing. We'll also have Gemini, who is our newest addition to the team.
Something interesting is that Jardozer's actually going to throw down a third, a really quick third.
Yeah, just being, playing very greedy, but I think that's pretty safe in this matchup to be able to get that third. This is first adept coming out now.
He's going to be opening up Stargate behind it as well.
Yeah, as long as Jardozer has, the queens, he should be able to defend that pretty easily. He shouldn't have that too tough of a time here. The probe does scout that third though. Is aware that that's happening now, and then this adept is going to be shading into the natural here in a moment.
Just a quick question. How do you make the camera follow a unit? What's the hotkey?
Space, I believe.
I don't see it.
Maybe that's the default. I don't know what it is with the game heart.
Let's see.
You can pan around with your arrow keys though.
True, huh?
But it's probably set too fast.
Yeah, my pan is a little bit fast.
That's okay. Just do your best. The production was a little last minute today, guys, so we apologize about that. But regardless, we're all here just to enjoy the games. That's all that really matters.
It looks like he opened up Phoenix on the Stargate, so we'll be able to shoo away all of this that's going down here.
Yeah, get rid of that Overlord. Going down to the second gateway, actually, so it looks like he's definitely going to be investing in a lot of air tech here as he gets that Oracle up. I think we might be seeing maybe he's only got the one gateway?
He's got a second one up now.
These are the two gateways, okay. You're right, I didn't see that. I was thinking maybe when we'd be seeing like an adept Oracle play.
He does know what he's going up against, and actually he's going to be throwing down double gas at his natural. He's getting 4 gases at this point, so we can really see what he's going to be going for in this.
Yeah, I think Jardos is probably going to want to go like right into Hydra production. I think he's going to be a little bit scared of all those air tech keys that Daydreamer's going to have going. But we'll see what he warps in. So he does get a couple more. He gets a couple Zealots here to back up the Adepts, and that they're just not going to be able to do enough damage. So they're just going to have to run away for the time being. So Daydreamer in a relaxed spot, but kind of needs to, make a move here. If not, the Zerg is just going to go unchecked here. Though he did get a couple of drone kills here on the third.
Yeah. He's actually going to be throwing down Bangling Nest, Roach Warner, and Evolution Chamber at the same time, as well as getting that layer almost finished up now. Not saturating the gases just yet, but it's definitely a possibility. Jardos are just getting that vision that he needs. Oh, I was about to say, because I'm looking at these Adepts and Zealots running at the same time, and it's like, I didn't realize that unupgraded Zealots run it just as fast as Adepts do. Yeah,
Adepts are pretty slow. But now this Oracle Armada is coming across the map here, as Daydreamer also did throw down 2 more gateways. So it looks like we're kind of going to see like a lot of Adepts and just Oracle here. So, which versus this army is going to do, might actually do pretty decent, because while there's quite a few Roaches, those Queens don't even can shoot up. So kind of a scary army here. It looks like Daydreamer might just be going right into the main, trying to snipe as much as he can here, because these Warcrawlers are going to go down pretty quickly. The Queen goes down.
Got shredded.
But now there are more Queens coming in for backup. It is able to lift off on 1, but there's still 2 here to deal with it. 3, and as the 4th one pops, so that's just going to get shut down. Daydreamer's going to have to pull back. So those can still be pesky, and they can still do well in a fight, especially against Roaches, since there's just nothing to attack against them, and they do ignore armor.
And in the meantime, a Roach counterattack is going to be heading across the map. Yeah, these Oracles and Zealots are just going to shred through these if they go and check.
Yeah, he shouldn't even need to waste the energy on it. He can pretty much just park it above them and say, this is just, they're not going to attack. But he is getting Burrow right now, and he is going for Roach Speed, which is interesting that he's going for the Roaches. Still no Hydra down. I would have imagined he would have went for Hydras.
But now at this point, what do you go for? It's like you're dealing with so many Oracle, they're going to shred your Hydras.
Yeah, but at the same time, Roaches can't shoot up. So I don't think that's the answer either. But he is going for Burrow, so my guess is, and he's going to go for Burrow move. So my guess is he's just going to try to deal a mass damage with the Roach run by. So that would be my guess here. Some more Zealots making their way across here. Still no charge for them. Only just started a little bit ago here. But once they get charge, as we all know, Zealot legs are a good upgrade. those banelings detonating, doing a good amount of damage here. Looks like Daydreamer is just going to leave those out for nothing. Not even going to be able to get one kill off on a queen. But he is getting those queens to use energy, so that will come in handy when the oracles do come by. They won't be able to, regen each other as fast. So, but this is a lot of queens. I don't know if he wants to fight directly on that. Does get one queen snipe and 2 queen snipes. You know, with this many, I was just about to say, with this many, he could probably just delete those buildings if he puts himself in the right position.
Oh wow, one-shotting these
The roaches.
Yeah.
Oh, those queens are going down. Oh my gosh, he's not getting enough done that he used to. Although these oracles are not out of energy, so they are going to have to pull back for the time being. In the meantime, at home, Daydreamer is going double robo, so he's playing this very safe. He's staying active. He's harassing. And we do have a gateway explosion back here at home, +1, and Zealot legs are finishing as we get another 4 gates added into the mix. So double robo Zealot leg Oracle army is pretty scary.
Yeah.
I'm not liking this. I mean, +1 is about to finish for Jardozer, so that's good. And he's also going to have that high range that is going to help. But we'll see how much energy is going to be available for these oracles. They have a decent amount of energy. This could be pretty darn scary here, especially with this double immortal production from Daydreamer.
Yeah,
now adding Archons into the mix as well.
Jardozer is actually behind a little bit in workers. Not that much, not to the point that's awful, but
right.
It's
but he's going
definitely
to
a
double
threat.
expand. He's going to go up to 5 bases here while Daydreamer's on 4. I feel like he may have needed to even do that a little bit sooner because he's kind of in an awkward position with this army. I don't feel like he can fight this army heads up. Do we have a lurker done yet?
No, not that I can see. No
Okay,
lurkers.
I don't see it either. So that would definitely be beneficial. I mean, the Ravagers, can definitely land some good shots here. And those Hydras, like I said, with Hydra Ranger, are definitely going to help out. And they do have +2 on the way, and then Groove Spines. I think that's Groove Spines being researched. But I don't know. I think Daydreamer right now needs to make this move. He's going to take his 4th, but I feel like he's just in a good spot right now. He's going to wait for this Warp Prism, and then, yeah, I was going to say, I think he's just going to go for it.
He's actually going to spot out that this is being attacked, so here comes the oracles. They're going to get a nice tag on it. Every part of the army.
Yeah, beautiful tag. He knows exactly where to engage here. He can actually just do a split up, and looks like he may go for a run by here up in the main here as that we see that Warp Prism drift up to the top of the map there. He's going to lay down some stasis wards. He's just playing the game safe. So that stasis ward going to be launched. Not a big deal.
With some reinforcing Hydras. Oh, they're going to get another tag off.
He's going to get the tag. He's kind of baiting them out. The Warp Prism is sitting in the back of the main right now. He's going to want to engage on creep. He's going to want to make sure that he is doing that. So here we go. We're going to get a lot of these bios here. I think there's 1 sentry in here. It would be great for the shield. Oh, and a mass Zealot Warp in the main here. Oh, at the same time, this army is on the run. Those Oracles doing a fair amount of damage that those Archons tanking. And these Zealots wreaking havoc in the main.
Wow.
This is crazy. I think this might just be the end of it here. I don't know if he's going to be able to reinforce fast enough. Oh, and he does get the hot pickup on those Immortals. Keeping these Immortals alive is so important.
Yeah, at this point, the main is just gutted. Everything, most of the tech is going down.
Yep, these Hydras are just, just barely being able to be leaked in. With this +1 is wrecking. +2 hasn't even finished yet. Maybe if +2 had finished just a tad bit earlier, he could have held this. Although he does seem to be spiraling back a little bit here. He does seem to be taking this. Although there are still results all up in the main. Daydreamer says comfortably at home. And then that's just gonna end it.
GG Daydreamer.
I thought he might have had it there, but then I looked and all the results were still in the main, and I was like, okay, never mind. It was just too much damage. So, but GG to both players. Was a good longer game. So, GG to Jardozer and to Daydreamer. So we'll be heading into our 3rd match of the day. And we will just be waiting for Psionic Aftermath's next pick here. But yeah, really nice play.
Yeah, the mass oracles really what did the damage there.
Yeah, he was able to get a lot of value out of them. So yeah, that was just such a. They dealt so much damage from the air, you know, and even though most of them got picked off, he was prioritizing those when those immortals were shredding those roaches. So it was kind of like that catch-22. It's like, well, what do you focus on, you know? Mm-hmm. So and then those archons dealing the damage from the back line and stuff, and then that mass zealot warp in at the top is, I think, what really sealed that deal. Because once those zealots get on top of it, it's so hard to get them out, right? Because then you've got that army breathing down your neck, you know. It's so hard. Excuse me. All right, Neon Violet Square. And Kuna Matata is he playing himself?
Yeah, it seems so.
Okay. The boss man himself coming out to play.
This one's gonna be a TVP matchup.
TVP, so Daydreamer will have played against all three races at this point. So his PvP, you know, was cheesy. His PvZ looked good. It was a good strategy. But we'll have to see what his PvP looks like.
Mm-hmm. At this point, we're just gonna see what it has in store.
Yeah. Alrighty, Daydreamer ready. Just waiting for Kuna Matata. So does Kuna Matata mean worries then? If Hakuna Matata means no worries?
Maybe. Quite possibly.
Like we're worried, like you should be worried?
The score is 2-0, right?
2-0, correct.
Alright. Spawning in the bottom right with the red SCVs representing Psionic Aftermath, it is Kuna Matata. And in the top left, sporting the teal probes, representing Scythe Esports, it is Daydreamer.
Yeah, like I said, we'll have to see what Daydreamer chooses to do here. If he's going to get aggressive right away, or if he's going to go for a more passive game like that we saw in Game 2. I wouldn't say passive, he kept the pressure on. He was doing a good job at harassing. You know, maybe, I don't know, I feel like maybe that if Jardozer had just gone for Hydra sooner, then maybe he would have been in a better position, but he really wanted to go for those roaches. And I got the idea behind it, but at that time it was so late in the game, it just felt like, you know, I don't know.
At this point, he went for a gas first, so we're going to see, he's already got the barracks in position to make a reactor or whatever he plans to put as an add-on. Pope's going to come in and scout, do a little bit of harass on that SCV, but it's not going to do anything.
No, not able to get the full harassment off. Although able to get him off for just 1 second, so maybe a 1 second delay on that barracks, but that was pretty much it. And looks like Kuna Matata's just going to go for that scout, make sure there's nothing here at that fourth base, no cheeky pylons here. That probe is just going to attack, and then run away, wait for the shield regens. Meanwhile, at home, Daydreamer is taking that expansion here right away. So a little bit ahead as far as building his second base, and we're going to have that Reaper on the way here shortly. And I'd have to imagine he'll chrono boost out whatever comes out, whether it be the Stalker or the Adept. So Reaper going to be on the way here. It looks like Reaper's going to take a scout path, looking for some proxies here. He kind of knows that Damon Dreamer likes to be a little bit cheeky with his builds. But not seeing anything. Daydreamer currently not on the map over at that angle, though he is on the other side with that probe still. So we still have an opportunity for maybe to see some sort of cheeky pylon go down, but he maybe just be keeping him over here for the scout. This Reaper's going to roll up into the natural. Not really see anything here. It's the pylon. He's going to see that the expansion's going. The Stalker is going to be down to spin that up here in a moment, or at least try to get him out of there. He is successful. Meanwhile, back at home, Kuna Matata does let Daydreamer in, and Daydreamer actually steals his gas. So only a 1 gas build until he gets that taken care of here.
Game paused.
Got a game pause here from Matata. 250 plus ping. What server we at? We're on West. We'll give it a minute. Just waiting for this ping delay to clear itself up here. Kuna Matata will let us know when that goes down. Alright, looks better. Alright, and they're both ready, so we will continue. 3, 2, 1, and go.
Game resumed.
So we're gonna see some Hellions come out across the map. Now, I don't hate that. That's a good idea here. There's not enough here at the wall here to keep those Hellions out, but they do need to start doing if they're gonna do anything. We might just choose to keep them at home for now. Oh, we might be waiting for the for 4 here. That's actually a better idea.
How many Hellions did it take to one-shot probes?
I'm not for sure, to be honest. I don't usually build Hellions in my PvP matchup. Not for sure how many it takes to. I would imagine 4 probably does the trick, though. The Wallen's gonna be done here for Daydreamer, so. And last time I checked, Hellions don't do great against Stalkers. Although the Reaper will be able to bounce him out of the way with that Reaper grenade. So there is still an opportunity here. He is getting for Blink, so it looks like Daydreamer's going to want to be going for a Blink build. He's got his second gateway done, almost a square here as well. So the bounce getting off, the seconds are going to get in. He's not going to pull, which is probably a good idea just in that sense, because based on just the positioning that the Daydreamer was in that case, he was actually able to get less stacking by not moving any of them and making those Hellions do more work. Though this drive-by has definitely been effective. He's definitely not in the greatest spot, even though the probe's going for an attack. So this Hellion run-by was very effective. The Reaper got the grenade right at the right time. Was able to do the damage needed here.
End up killing 11 probes in the end there.
Yeah, definitely worth that at home. He's just playing it safe. He's grabbing that bunker at the front door. Who was able to take out that Vespian Geyser back as well, grabbing 3 racks here. So it looks like we're going to see some bio play. He was grabbing the reactor for his factory here, so maybe we're going to see some Marine Cyclone, I would imagine.
In the meantime, Daydreamer's going to start moving out with his Stalker that just finished up blinking, doing a little bit of a conga line dance there, and they're going to do it again. There we go. Well, now at this point, he's still on. He has 3 gas, Mule's mining, got turrets
this is gonna
coming
be tough.
out.
He's not going to be able to break this, although Blink is done, so he's going to look for some damage here, but I don't think he's going to be able to find anything. I think at this point he's just going to have to pull back and realize, like, yep, I can't take that. Like, that's too many Marine. I think if he's going to want to deal damage here, he's probably going to need to go with 2 Disruptors. If he's going to want to kind of balance this out. Although it looks like he's going to go for charge again. And he is grabbing that 3rd base, so thinking that he can definitely, take it safe. Although I think he needs to be worried. I don't think he realizes how much production that Kuna Matata has going on at home.
Yeah, he ultimately has 3 barracks in the 3 barracks. Widow mines being produced and medevacs as well.
Yeah.
Being made.
Although the Stalker's doing a decent job of just keeping him at home. Although here goes the drop right now, and I don't think that he's got anything at home. He's got 3 sentries at home. Throwing down the rubber just now, going for a gate explosion. It might be too late though at this point. He's gonna have to bring these Stalkers back. He's actually gonna need the recall if he wants any chance of defending this. Otherwise, I think this might even deal game-ending damage here, even though it's only a 2 medevac drop.
He looks like he's going to go straight to the natural.
Yeah, he can sit on this pylon. That's going to delay the upgrades. Sit on these 2 gates. Like, there's just nothing here. He does recall. But will it be enough, though? Recalled it to the main. Although the gates to the main are now finishing, so he does have warp. So he's going to do a lot of these probes here. He does have blink, though. He's going to, yeah, for sure he's going to lose all these probes. If he's lucky, he might be able to pick off these medevacs. Oh, he does get the full. We are seeing another warp in here. He does have some of those gates that are currently unpowered. And at this point, King Matata is going to go for what he can get at this point. Definitely got his money worth out of those 2 medevacs.
21 probes going down in that exchange.
Absolutely. Salvaging that bunker at home, getting ready to push out again. Daydreamer is just not in a great spot. He's so far behind as far as army and workers. He's down in both.
He's getting a fusion core as well as another, as an armory, and he has his 3rd command center coming up. He might just go for this gold base. He won't be able to do much about it. Is Pylon going to be able to scout out this move out? Now this is a lot of stalkers. A lot of stalkers, charge lots, and sentries that can actually be able to hold this very well.
If he gets some money, sentries, he's definitely got the opportunity, but then we can't ignore those pickups. He does have that observer, so those Widow Mines should be able to do a whole lot. They should be able to get targeted down pretty effectively. So he's got to be careful not to get not to lose this here. Okay, that was scary for a second here. I thought those stalkers might have blinked on top of those medevacs.
He did get one of the medevacs, but I don't think it had anything in it yet.
No, it's an empty one so far. Game Dream, we're just going to push out. I think this is smart. Although there is a drop here, a mine drop here in the main. He's just going to cancel it. He's going to leave one in the back here. He's probably going to roll into the natural here. So we're going to need to see a warp in here. Good avoiding. He really needs to hit. If he can shoot that medevac down, that would be great. It's full.
He's pulling the boys at this. Oh, but there's a lot of charge lots right there.
This is scary, but I don't believe it's going to be enough.
He has a lot of bio here, and he's buying a lot of time with these SCVs. If he can take down that, well, the Widow Mine taking out the Warp Prism, it does its job. Daydreaming is going to call GG. And Kuna Matata is going to take game 1 for Psionic Aftermath. Their first win.
Yeah, good game. And then I'll confer with the team here.
So at this point, we're just waiting up for the next player for Scythe Esports.
Yep. I'm just conferring right now. We're just gonna see. We're just checking on who we want to play.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think we can repeat maps, right?
No, because if it's a best out of 7, every map is going to be played.
Right, that's what I thought. We already played Blackpink, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm just waiting on the map pick. Our next player will be Groovy Man.
Groovy Man?
Yep.
Like the Groovy Man?
The Groovy Man.
Whoa. Okay, cool.
Let's see. Yeah, what maps do we have left? We have Abiogenesis. What have we not played yet? Acid Plant.
Eastwatch.
Do we play on Catalyst yet?
No, not on Catalyst either.
All right, let's do Catalyst with Groovy Man.
Okay.
Hope you guys are enjoying the game so far today.
At this point, it's gonna get more interesting.
I agree, man. Just needs a quick 2 seconds here. Gonna run to the bathroom.
All right, go ahead.
So we'll give him a little bit of time here. So we're gonna be seeing a TVT on Catalyst. So this should be an interesting matchup, another mirror matchup.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll kind of see what shenanigans that we can get up to. I feel like TVTs, there's always shenanigans. Like even like the Koreans, you know.
Uh-huh. All right, well, if everybody, I'll let you do what you need to do, I guess.
We're waiting for Groovy Man, not me.
Oh, true.
I'm good. We're just waiting for.
Oh,
Groovy.
okay.
He'll be back in a second. No, we're waiting for Groovy.
Yeah, I know. I'm just asking. I'm just putting out the question, so when he comes back, he sees that.
Okay. Guys, make sure you sub to the channel. That way you can get the replay pack. Just kidding. I have no idea if that's a thing. But you can sub anyway.
That'd be great.
Let's see. Do you guys have emotes?
That I do not know.
I don't look like it.
Mm-mm.
We have 5-1 emo. They have the dang.
All right, well, we're gonna get into this next game.
Alrighty, here we go. Groovy Man versus Kuna Matata on Catalyst LE. I don't remember. What does the LE stand for?
Ladder edition.
Ah, okay. I suppose they modify it from the original like map contest a little bit here and there.
All right, spawning in the top left with the red SCVs, it is Kuna Matata. And in the bottom right, spawning with the orange SCVs, is going to be the one and only Groovy Man.
This is going to be a groovy game for sure. So it looks like Kuna thinking it's definitely going to be a Reaper opening, going for that block with the ramp or the jump up point, and then electing to build the barracks up front next.
So, something I've always wondered. You know how the depot's there? Can a Reaper still jump up there?
No.
Really?
Nope.
Oh.
Are you talking about the second ledge?
Yeah, the one on the Kuna Matata has in his base.
Yeah, but like not the ground, but then just the ledge itself, not into the base.
Really?
Yeah, you can't jump on that. No, like it's like an action, so like it blocks it from jumping all the way up.
Huh?
There's no like in between. You couldn't get like stuck on it.
Groovy Man's gonna actually be opening up with 2 barracks. This could be interesting.
Yeah, it looks like he might go for like a double Reaper opening, but we'll see how effective that is with that ramp being shut down. We have Kuna Matata's Reaper on the way as well. We'll see if they might pass like ships in the night. So definitely got the 2 Reaper opener. And then we'll see what he has behind this. He is getting double gas. Kuna Matata getting that lower base though. With double Reaper that may be shut down. So we'll see if that's going to end up playing out or not.
He does have a factory on the way. Nothing really else. And he's getting his second gas up. Groovy already got his second gas up.
Yep, now it's Groovy Man grabbing his factory as well. Reaper's just doing a little bit of scouting right now. I think he's waiting for the both of them to go ahead and go across. Which is a little bit interesting. Looks like he's just going to keep up with the Reaper production. So looks like he might just go for not like a mass Reaper, but it's, you know, a Reaper opener. Get a couple of them and then just go for some early game harassment. That can be really good, you know. Obviously with the mines and stuff bouncing things around, that can be annoying to deal with.
Yeah. Yes, there's 3 Reapers here now, and then they're just gonna start coming up. These 2 Reapers are gonna clash.
It'll be 2 versus 3, and he's not gonna find the damage, though he does kill one of them. But this Cyclone is almost done, so he might lose like this 1 SCV if he finds it, or maybe 1 in the main, if that. But he's not gonna find a whole lot of damage here with now that the Cyclone's coming out.
Didn't Reapers used to do like it would just they used to throw grenades at buildings?
Yeah, it was like the KD8 charge, I believe is what it was called. Maybe that's what this was called. I don't remember. But yeah, it used to do bonus damage to building. So yeah, it was like knocking the walls down with grenades, basically, essentially. But yeah, that for a period in time, that was a very overpowered mechanic. Like once someone realized that, you know, you could actually go for like a lot of Reapers,
Just win.
yeah.
And Kuna Matata's gonna have this upgrade advantage, but there's quite a bit of Reapers here, and he's not stopping the Reaper production. He's gonna get his own Cyclone out here now.
Yeah, that's gonna help out. He's gonna be able to out DPS it. These Marines are gonna come into the fray, but he's gonna have to pull the boys. Although I think Groovy, yep, he's gonna have to back off here. If he can get that Reaper, that would be a good pick here. He does get it, but at the sacrifice of everything, now we're just gonna see the bunker be placed down, and that rush was pretty effectively shut down. Not a whole lot out of that. I mean, it was they traded here. Let me see if I can't pull the infograph. Income advantage to, let's see.
It doesn't seem like he lost a single SAV in that engagement.
No, I think he lost maybe 1. Did he lose any? I think he lost 1. I think it was it. So now he's got this bunker up. Now he's going to be pretty safe at home.
Yeah,
like these two are going to have. I was just going to say these 2 Reapers are going to have a hard time finding any damage this time. Although they definitely could go behind the middle line there, but there's enough Marines to kind of wean them away.
Yeah, and Kuna Matata actually is a little bit ahead on workers. He does have a 3rd gas coming up, and so does Kuna Matata.
His Kuna Matata's +1 is about to finish as well. And looks like he's going to start his medevac production as well. So I definitely like his position a lot more than Groovy Man's at this point. It's going to be tough for Groovy Man to kind of come back into this. I think he's definitely not out, but it's going to be tough for him to find like what he needs to come back into this. He's electing up for siege tanks here, and he's just now finishing his first starport. So kind of scary here. It's a lot of Marines. +1 is done. Stimpack just did complete for Kuna Matata as well. So +1 and Stim being done. Stim almost being done for Groovy Man, though he does have the tanks. So with decent tank placements, he can negate a decent amount of damage here. Somehow he's able to catch the medevacs. I mean, that would put him in a good spot, but I don't think that's going to happen here. And I don't think the tanks are going to be in the correct position, although the one is headed back on the main. He should be okay.
Oh, some of these.
He's in a decent spot here for protection here. Yeah, he definitely got a decent amount of damage out of that, so he was able to negate that drop pretty well, and that'll help bring him back into this game.
And the fact they didn't have combat shields really hurt him too, and he still doesn't have it. It's kind of hurt him a little bit more.
this Cyclone being the best unit he can be. Able to kill one of those, but kind of saying, "Hey, get out of here."
Yeah, he doesn't have combat shield researching just yet. I don't. He really should start doing that soon because these tanks are just going to shred through his Marines.
Yep. +1 now, almost finished here for Groovy Man, and then +1 or combat shields on the way, and then +1 shields almost done here for Kid Matata. So he's in a decent spot though. He doesn't have any of his own siege tanks. He's just now producing his first one or his second one here. So depending on what Groovy Man wants to do here, I think he needs to kind of make a move. So right now, Kuna Matata is going to grab that third orbital. That'll be on 3 orbitals. He's going to grab that third base. He does have the double E base, so once his armory finishes here right now, he's going to go into double Marine upgrades. And back home for Groovy Man here, just still on 1 E bay, no armory. They're both kind of electing to go for the same thing, kind of just like a really Marine heavy siege tank. So it's pretty much whoever sieges first is going to win this one, and whoever's got those better upgrades. So Groovy Man's got a very short time where he's going to be more effective with double upgrades on the way from Kuna Matata. Oh, a bad move command here. The siege tanks are getting up, and we're going to get a couple volleys off.
Yeah, that was very bad for Kuna Matata at that point. The combat shield is such an important upgrade for TVT.
Yeah, it's hard to do anything without that. Looks like that not quite going down. These siege tanks are going to try to leapfrog forward. There is one siege tank still up here. It depends on which angle Groovy Man wants to take here. If I was him, what I might do here is I might angle up at the front and then drop one siege tank in the back.
He's actually going to position his medevac so he can.
Oh yeah, he's kind of doing what I thought he was going to do. Now he's got the cover here. He's going to go for a drop right on top here. If they try to go around, he'll be at a good angle for them. That other siege tank is able to deal damage. Back at home, Groovy Man is able to take his third. He's now grabbing his second engineering bay as well as his armor, so he will start being able to do double upgrades as well. But his effectiveness is about to be worn out here because plus he was about to finish for Kuna Matata. Although that's not going to matter a whole lot when it comes down to Marine versus siege tank, but it is going to help when it comes to big Marine versus Marine fights. So he is waiting for one of those spy depots. So Kuna Matata's actually might. I don't know. He's going to be all right, but he will have to rebuild those here soon. Because his production is gonna start falling here.
And here's a big ol' reinforcements of Groovy Man coming in. Oh, and a triple drop at the main, but he's gonna catch it. If he stims perfectly, he's gonna catch most of this out. That's gonna help out a ton in this next defense.
Yeah, not getting as much value as he would like out of that. Looks like Groovy Man is just gonna stim on top of those tanks. He's able to deal enough damage to him. If he snipes that, that is a really good pick. That was really good value for 2 of them.
And look here, at the same time, he's got his third back up and running, and he's gonna actually just destroy this next drop that's coming in. He's actually gonna.
Although no, looks like I don't know if he sees it or not. Groovy Man inching forward here, but Groovy Man's been able to keep that third. I mean, there's been no counter harassment at all, and he's got even more stuff stockpiling at home. He's getting his own upgrades. Although the 2-2 advantage here is for Kuna Matata.
If he can pick off these little groups of units, that will help out a ton. And he's gonna just do that right now. Yeah, at the same time he's gonna come back with these Marines and start gunning down these SCVs.
He's able to clean those up. Green Man gonna move up into the third, able to shut down the third. He's dealing a decent amount of damage.
Kuna Matata does have a good army, but he does not have the tank count.
No, and he needs to catch the right engagements here. Because these wrong engagements like that, taking those free shellings, are going to be key here. Those tanks are getting off those pivotal shots, and basically at this time, yeah, Groovy Man's going to need to pull back, but those trades aren't that bad for him. He's still behind, but he's up in workers. He's getting there for his upgrades. His 2-2 is about to finish, plus he's getting +1 vehicle weapons, so his tanks are just going to be dealing that much more army. The timing here for Kuna Matata is now. Like, he's got to go for it. Like, if he doesn't get this now, like, I think it's almost over. Because if these 2-2 upgrades finish, Groovy Man's just going to be in too good of a position.
He is leading in army supply quite a bit. He has 8 Marines producing at a time, and here it comes. These Marines better get out of the way before they get hit by a tank. And you know what? He has his own tanks up. He's actually going to negate this third base for a good while.
This third base coming down, so this is the kind of thing that he really needs. Groovy Man needs to get his own production back up. That siege tank might finish? I don't think it will. No,
Barely not.
Barely doesn't finish.
At the same time, he's going to try to go for a counter fence, but at the same time, he has another split off of Marines. He's going to shred this, and that's only going to help Kuna Matata out even more.
Yeah, both are going for their 3-3 at the exact same time here, so 3-3 should be done, or 2-3 rather. But 3 attack will be done right around the same time. So for the time being, they're even. Although Green Man does have that +1 for his tanks, so they're going to be doing just a little bit more damage. So he's going to need to hold here, but he's going to need to find counter damage here soon, because he was already behind in the army supply, and he's still behind. He's up in workers, but he is still behind the army supply.
The fact that he can't get any mining done is really what's hurting him. And you got another army back at home as well.
Yeah, looks like he's going to do what Kuna Matata did and just move over to that where that like fifth base would be on the other side. So I definitely like that. Kuna Matata is just going to stay seats up outside of this third. Groovy Man needs to get these SUVs out of there.
Looks like Groovy Man's going to see if he can try to catch his army while it's moving out. And that actually might happen if he got to be careful. Oh, he's going to pick up and leave.
Yeah, didn't find exactly what he was looking for. There is a drop here at the top that's going to be flying into the back of the natural here in just a moment. So you will find, I don't know, it's actually going to land early and maybe stim in. I think a direct drop would have done a little bit better because that army is kind of postured at the third.
Kuna Matata accidentally lifting up his command center for a split second. But he should be seeing if he can invest in a 4th command center, because if he can get a 4th one, a 4-base Terran is scary.
You know what I'd like to see from both players? Ravens.
Yeah.
Like, you've got the cancellation, so you can stop the siege tank production. They can also get the Dorito mines, weakening the entire armies here.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, that drop, actually, when I was talking, we missed that. My bad.
Well, yeah, he actually manages to get the command center there, and that's
a huge pickup.
Yeah, that's a pretty huge pickup at this point. Now he's completely down a base.
Yeah, he got a decent amount, and it's actually getting away. I'm surprised. He did a fair amount of damage with that, and he's getting stuff done with it. Like, that was a really good play.
At the same time, Groovy Man's coming in. That's a lot of medevacs.
He's got those Liberators here. These Liberators are doing damage. They're just going to go right into the main now. He's got nothing to defend him against. I don't even know if Kuna Matata saw that. I think he's just going to try to go for the throat now. I think he's kind of like fed up. He's like, you killed my natural. You know, you delayed my third. You know, I'm going to go to your third now. But, you know, Groovy Man's actually, you know, taking his 4th base.
And Groovy Man actually has his upgrades. Like, he has better upgrades at this point.
Yeah, he does. And he's moving these Liberators back in again, so just dealing even more damage at home, which is still frustrating, right? Because now Kuna Matata's has got to make the decision, you know, do I go for this or no? And right now he's going to go in on the third.
That's a lot of Marines.
That's a lot of Marines. The siege tanks do have +1 damage. There is a lot of siege tanks. I don't know if it's enough. Some of them not being sieged, taking those shots, and GG, Groovy Man's going to win it.
Oof.
That was a tough game.
Yeah, that was a tough game.
Super back and forth. Groovy Man only, I think, barely able to pull that out. That, you know, that drop, being able to take out that natural was key. And then those Liberators just doing that little amount of harassment was just enough to force, you know, Kuna's hand into making him make that decision to just say, I got to go now. Like, I've lost too much at this point. Like, what else can I do? You know? And Groovy Man electing to get those vehicle upgrades early was really important.
Yeah. That was pretty huge. I actually thought that Kuna Matata had a good position there. And the fact that his tanks weren't sieged, I think he underestimated the power of upgrades for a second there. Because he attacked him right when Groovy Man's upgrades were already done. He had a bigger army, just caught out of position. He should have possibly, with all his medevacs, he could have done a massive doom drop, and it would have been so effective.
Yeah, exactly. But we're gonna go into our last game here, so it's up to Kuna who he chooses for the revive, either himself or one of the earlier players. And then we're just waiting on the map pick. Really good game though. Like I was like on the edge of my seat the whole time.
Yeah, that was a good TVT. That was so many Marines.
Yeah, you know, it came. I think it did come down to those tank upgrades. You know, they were dealing with that extra that little bit extra splash damage. You know, because they were even on attack upgrades as far as units. But
imagine if they had like Ravens in that fight. Those Marines would have been like 2-shot by those things.
That's what I'm saying. Like Ravens on either side, I think would have been really good.
It's gonna be a Revives or Jardozer.
All right, and then I think we're just waiting for the map. Appreciate you guys for watching. Thanks for hanging in there with my bronze level casting. I am by no means professional at this, nor do I think I'm trying to become one.
Hey, but thank you for casting though.
Yeah, no problem. I know it always helps to have at least two people.
Yeah. Bio is also available. What other maps are available?
Acid Plant, I believe. I think Eastwatch was already. Yeah, was Eastwatch already played?
No, I don't think it was. So it's gonna be Eastwatch. Does Groovy Man stream?
Yeah, it's that Groovy Man.
I want to see what he's doing right now.
I don't think he's streaming right now, but that's the Groovy Man that you're thinking of. Yep. So TVZ on Eastwatch. Here we go. Take it away, man.
And in the bottom left, sporting the blue drones representing Psionic Aftermath, it is Jardozer. And in the top right, with the red SCVs representing Scythe Esports, it is Groovy Man. Groovy Man.
Also, if you want to pan, it's your middle mouse button. Just hold it down and you can slide it around.
Wow, that's interesting. I never knew that you could do that. That's kind of cool. I didn't know you could do that.
Little tip from the Twitch chat.
Thanks, dudes. Yeah, you probably know it. I'm very new at this, so yeah.
I didn't know you could do it.
Just gonna be another hatch gas pull from Jardozer.
The standard. What do you think Groovy Man's gonna do? I think he's gonna do. I have a feeling it's gonna be something with Hellions. I feel like that's super popular Berserk. Maybe we might even see a Raven build here.
Yeah, but nowadays, the whole Ravens building auto turrets, it's such a short casting range.
No, I don't think it's for that though. I think it's for the missiles. Because if you have Hellbats and you get the Dorito missiles off, I mean that's so much damage because obviously like light units are gonna get roasted, but then they're covered with the Dorito dust plus the splash of.
Oh, I would say like you're saying Doritos, right?
Yeah, dude. Whatever the missile is, I forget the actual name of it now. It's like
the anti-armor missile.
Yeah, because it covers them in the orange, so it's like Dorito dust. Everyone calls it the Dorito missile.
I was gonna say because like I'm hearing this correctly, right? Dorito.
Yeah, no, because like when you eat Doritos, like you always get like the dust all over your hands. It's like the same thing. So it's like an orange Dorito dust.
At this point, nothing really going on much. He's just getting ready for that Reaper play. He's actually gonna take the third, or what it seems like, but this Reaper is just gonna go right past it.
Oh, taking a little bit of damage off his own time there. But just juking on and off the creep there, he should be able to stay safe. He's going to hop up in the thing here, kind of see what's going on up there. I don't think you realize that the third is taken yet.
And these Lings are just ready for him. Yeah, this Reaper's going... nearly didn't going down.
He's going to go down once he hits back on the creep here. That Queen's going to be able to pick him off, I believe. Nope, jukes around it. Oh my god, is she gonna get away? No, that other Queen's here. If he had chosen to go down to the low ground, perhaps.
He's actually gonna get out of there.
Wow, hero Reaper. He will just juke and jive his way out of there.
He almost got a single kill, but not even close, baby.
That was some good Reaper control. So the got two Hellions on the way out now. Actually, nope, he stopped it. So he's gonna hook up with that Reaper, I believe. And then go in here. We're probably gonna see a run by it here into the
Jardos is gonna spot this out. He's actually gonna be playing mech this game. Jardos actually came in and spotting that out. That's gonna help out a ton.
Definitely. Blue Flame on the way, going for looks like Siege Tank and Hellions. I wouldn't be surprised, like I said, if he threw down the Star Player in a moment as well.
He does have the Overlords in position, so he will be able to spot these things coming out. But here comes four Hellions.
He does have the four with that Reaper there, so he can easily take these Lings and that Queen. He's going to need both Queens here to hold. If he's not careful, he's actually going to lose that Queen. Alright, he does the third base is up now.
He's going to bring in some more Hellions. He's continuously making Hellions, getting his third command center.
Bring that Siege Tank across now. I really think maybe he should almost switch into Cyclone.
Yeah, that would really help against these. Ooh, but he gets a good wraparound. He's gonna take a bunch of these Hellions out. These Hellions are on the run.
Yeah, a little bit too many there. Blue Flame not quite done. If Blue Flame had been done, he might have been able to just straight up take that. But that's around definitely hurt him.
He's gonna continue his Queen production. He's gonna start injecting his bases. He has a Roach Warren and dual evolution chambers, and he's getting his third gas on the way.
Yep. The siege tanks are done, so he's gonna have a hard time breaking this. He's getting actually another factory as well as his armory. So we'll see these turn into Hellbats. Hellbats can actually fight decently against Roaches for the most part, especially with Blue Flame. Though I don't think he has a starport yet. I believe I don't see it. No medevacs. No medevac healing coming yet, or actually, what would have helped him greatly here is if maybe he would have even done like a drop. Gone for the Hellion drop. But it's not too late. That's something we might see here in a moment.
Yeah, at this point, he's just wrapping up the mech stuff, and then getting +2 weapons on the way at this point. Or is that +2? I can't tell.
That's +1.
+1. I was like, dang, that's a fast +2.
No, that was +2. That'd be insane. Though he does have Blue Flame, so that's gonna just make those Hellions even better.
The Overlord does spot it out, so these Roaches are gonna have no problem. Yeah, and he knows he's got spotted out, so these Roaches are in position for that. He's starting to get the work on the creep spread. He has clear vision of almost all three of his routes that the Hellions could go down, so that could help out a ton.
Yeah, it looks like he might have been going to block that third with the Overlord to try to poop some creep onto it and wasn't quite able to get there fast enough. But he's got himself locked in the base here. Groovy Man's in. They're both in a decent position.
At this point, Groovy Man's going to take his 4th command center at this time.
Like, I feel like Jardozer's the one that actually needs to make a move here, like with those siege tanks just being out. And he doesn't want to lose these Italians, he just lose one, so that's not really bad. And he hasn't actually transformed them into Hellbats yet, so I don't even know if Jardozer knows that he has an armory. I don't know if he scouted that or not.
He came in with that Overlord and spotted out 2 factories. He probably knew that, yeah, this is probably either going to be mech.
Yeah, I mean, he probably assumes it, but I just, don't know if he had saw it yet. Because I don't think he might not know the timing on it.
Yeah, he's going to get a Spire, a Hydralisk Den, and an Infestation Pit at the same time.
Definitely smart to go for the Spire, because without Thor production, Groovy Man's in a really bad spot. He does have the ability to make them. He just has not made any yet.
He's gonna get the hive now at this time. If he can manage to hold, Broodlords will definitely destroy this incoming attack.
I don't think it's gonna go that far here. I think even just Mutas is gonna help. We'll see though, because it's gonna be done because this big siege tank grouping is on its way out right now.
He's got a few spine crawlers on the way, but I don't think he sees. He's gonna see it now, but he might be out of position.
Yep.
And he's moving out at the same time. He's gonna spot this out, and he's just out of position.
Yeah, the Hellbats are transforming. 4 Mutas in production, so he is gonna go for the Muta play, which is very smart because basically it's a timing game, right? Now, like, Groovy Man's got to deal as much damage as he can right now, and at the same time, as soon as he sees those Mutas, he's immediately got to start Thor production. Because depending on what, and this is as much damage as he's gonna get, because as soon as those Mutas go out, it's gonna basically force him to go home, or force him to sack the rest of these units, because they can't shoot up. Now it's gonna take a while because that's not very many Mutas, but he's really got to go now. Yep, and the first Thor is in production already. We shouldn't see a couple more. He is throwing down missile turrets, which is very smart. And he's just gonna see how much damage he can get done here with this army.
In the meantime, Jardoz is gonna come in with a big old clump of roaches. Actually gonna get that planetary fortress.
Yeah, he's able to snipe that. I don't think he's gonna be able to do much more with it though, because Groovy Man's gonna have good posturing and siege tanks up here. But the third might be in trouble here because he doesn't have anything down to the third. So Groovy Man did a good job of splitting everything up, but now he's really just kind of playing from behind now. He's got to clean up the rest of these roaches and then get these stores in position to worry about these.
Oh wow, he's gonna take off these tanks. He takes off these tanks too. And here comes the Thor.
He definitely can't lose this Thor.
Yeah, at this point, yeah, he's Jardoz is locked in. He can possibly, yeah, he's gonna get
need
this.
to heal that. Okay, he's gonna save it. 2 more Thors popping in. Okay. All right, and so Groovy Man's in a, let's see, army supply right now. Groovy Man actually still up an army and only slightly behind in workers, only down 16, and with mules, that could make up for it. But now the real key is like how much damage is he gonna get done with these Mutas, because he's invested a lot into these Mutas, but how much damage is he actually gonna get done? There's only 1 missile turret in the main. The siege tank's gonna go down. He's gonna actually lose probably a lot of SCVs here. If I was Jardoz, yeah, I would just go after these production buildings because he's got nothing to attack these. None of the Thors are coming back up. Maybe a little bit of a misstep. I feel like he at least could have gotten like some of the add-ons.
Yeah, and at this point, yeah, he's getting his +2 mech weapons as well as his +1 armor. He has the hive.
He's got to be careful. He's gonna lose a lot here because the Thors are in a really good position here. And with these missile turrets, he's gonna keep him on the run. He's not losing any yet, and they do have that regen factor. I don't think he's lost one yet. There's the first one.
Yeah, he just keeps canceling these command centers that are being built, and that can help out a lot. And now he's on 5 bases, taking his gold base again. And Jardozer's nearly close to maxing out, but so is he's only 50 supply off for Groovy Man.
Yeah, Groovy Man's got the more technologically advanced army here with those Thors. Those are going to heavy counter against those mutas, obviously, like in a direct engagement. Really, it's going to come down to the Roach and the Hydras here. But the Hydras are going to take a decent amount of damage from these Blue Flame Hellions. So and then he does have some Cyclones in the mix as well. He's just actually going to go for the move here. That seeds. Yeah, there's not much else we can do here. That this turret's going to go down. He does have that one siege tank to help posture, so he is going to hold that off for now because he doesn't want a piece of it just yet. There's only that one missile turret here at the third. And it's just enough to keep Dardozer from wanting to nudge in there. He's got a decent amount. I think he just needs. I think Groovy Man just kind of needs to go for it. He's got a decent. He's got a decent amount of things at home. Like I think he's just kind of got to go.
I thought for a second he was researching burrow move. Burrow speed for lurkers. Lurkers could do quite a bit here, but I mean that's just a lot of Thors. And plus, he's gonna come back home, and he still has a muted, so he has to keep it. Keeps him busy.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
look!
Looks like he's gonna go for the road burrow. Looks like he's gonna want to try to burrow under that mech arm and then just pop on top of it, and then even go for some yoinks here with the Vipers.
This mute is having a bad day right there.
But they've definitely been worth it. I mean, he only built like maybe 14 of them, and I think they've definitely been worth it.
Yeah, and it's kept Groovy Man at only 3 bases in the entire game, and he's at 5 bases. If he can get a good wraparound, then this would be really good. But at the same time, he's gonna come in.
I mean, Dardozer's ahead on upgrades, and he's already thrown down his fire. So Groovy Man's between a rock and a hard place. He's got to make something happen right now. If like something doesn't happen right now, like I think this game is done.
The mutas are in the base, cutting off reinforcements. That helps. But this is a powerful mech army right here, and I don't think he just has enough here.
I don't think he should have stopped with the Thor press. I think he should have just kept going with the Thors.
Wow, those rocks did not stand a chance.
All right, he's getting into position. He's got a brief moment here where he could actually deal a fatal amount of damage because the Greater Spire is not quite ready. He doesn't have any corruptors yet to even morph. But he's really got to push. Like I can't, iterate this enough. Like he's got to make his move now. If he needs to deal game-ending damage, otherwise I think it's just over. Like I don't think that he'll have the production to keep this up.
He has a lot of. Each of these yanks he gets off only helps him. Oh, this is actually pretty huge here.
Yeah, getting 3 or 4 in a row here. Although here come the reinforcements. I don't think this is going to be enough, though. I think this might be it for Groovy Man. Bring in the Ghost now.
He does have extra tanks coming in, but that was hurt. That hurt a lot right there.
Yeah, absolutely. We got over 20 Hydras in production right now. That Greater Spire did finish, but yeah, I don't think we have any corruptors being made at all, or even on the map at this point.
Did you see how those spines were just going arcing over? He does have ghosts, and they have been able to do good snipes. That's been
that'll help if he does go for the Broodlord tech, or even with ultras. That will still help.
And he's just getting his gold base back. Oh wait, but he does have a planetary fortress at the front. At this point, I'm not really sure what Jardozer could do that could really help in this situation. I think he's gonna go.
Well, he kind of just needs to pull the trigger here. I mean, he just needs to build up here and then go, because right now he's already at superior, supply here. These 20 Hydras are just gonna wreck this planetary here.
Yeah, and that's a lot of snipes going off at the same time.
And now we're going to see the flooding of the wings here. And I think this is going to end up being GG.
Yeah, this is getting pretty close here. But yeah, in the end, it's just the economic lead that's going to cause it. Jardos is gonna take the win.
So GG called, and we'll be moving into the. Oh, God, is this our 5th game now?
Yes, this is the 5th game.
5th game. All right, let me confer with the boys and see who's next.
Just realized we didn't have the score up the entire game. That's my bad. Oops.
All right, so our next map will be we will be playing Tombi on Acid Plant.
Tombi?
Mm-hmm.
How do you spell that? Is that
TAMBI. I think his in-game name is Scooter, though.
all right?
So we'll be heading into a ZVZ here on Acid Plant.
The score is currently 2-2, huh? Or 2-3.
Yeah, 3-2 Scythe right now.
Mm-hmm. What do you think of this series so far? It's been a pretty good series.
Yeah, real good, real good.
I'm having a good time casting this one. This is probably one of the most eventful Clan Wars I've been able to watch.
Yeah, a lot going on. It's been a real back and forth, really good games here, so I'm super happy to be a part of it.
Mm-hmm.
If only Groovy Man had built Ravens.
I know, Ravens could help out a ton.
And some nukes. I mean, come on.
Oh, man.
How do you build Ghosts with no nukes? I'm just kidding. I mean, I'm sure that's what he would have ideally liked to have gone up into, but...
Oh, yeah, definitely. All right, this is going to be one interesting next game.
Go, go, go. So here we go. We'll have Dardozer versus Scooter, a.k.a. Tombi. I think Tombi sounds more aggressive than Scooter.
Yeah, definitely.
See, that's weird because, like, you see how it's in the in-game it says Scooter, but then once you get into the game it says Tombi.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why it does that. It's the difference between, like, in-game name and, like, real ID and, like, all that jazz. Like, I just made everything toast, except for when I did my name change recently, but it'll go back to toast. I just did that as a joke first season.
Already, in the top left, representing Psionic Aftermath, it is Jardozer. And in the bottom right, with the Zerg drones, the blue Zerg drones, representing Scythe Esports, it is Tambi.
Did you want to try to add in the scores to the bar?
Yeah. I'm still getting used to the whole overlay myself, so yeah.
Yeah, no worries. I want to say it's like Control Plus or something.
I got it this time.
Okay.
I didn't know you could actually switch game speed in-game. That's interesting.
I don't know if you actually can. I don't know if that did anything.
Oops, I just realized I spoke that.
What did you say?
I realized that I'm ref. I didn't realize I was ref. So, oopsie.
Oopsie.
gotta get rid of this. There we go.
So we have Tommy opening here with a bit of a faster pool here. He's grabbing his link speed right now. Jardozer's spawning pool about to finish here, so he'll be a little bit behind when it comes to the link production. But we'll see how aggressive Tommy wants to get here with these links. There's always this Ling v Ling stage, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And actually he's going for his Baneling nest, so we're never going to see some Ling Bane here right away, which is always entertaining and back and forth. I really enjoy it.
Yeah, but Jardozer actually went for an earlier spawning pool than Tambi here, so he's actually going to be able to spot out what's coming.
Other way around.
Oh,
Tambi had the faster pool.
Really?
Yeah. Look at the speed.
Oh, I see it. I see it. That's my bad. My bad, people.
He is getting ready though. He does have a spine crawler ready. He's kind of aware of what's going on, so he's gonna have a defensive posture here.
I mistaked the Bangling nest for the spawning pool building. My bad. Oopsie.
Oh, gotcha. So they're going into both going into Ling Bane, although Jardozer is actually mining off of his second, while Tombi is not. It was just for Ling production here. So depending on the, I think it's really going to come down to the connections here.
And here comes the Bane, and here comes a pretty big Ling attack. He does have Banes already made.
Yeah, he already has this. He has a spine crawler too. Like, it's going to help a lot. Like, he really needs to make it happen. Like, he's already kind of put himself in like an awkward position here.
Here comes two Banes.
Ooh, that connection doing a fair amount of damage. Oh, although that Bane going off doing even more damage. These Lings aren't going to be able to find out what they need here. And yep, Zombies are going to go start mining from his second as well, which is kind of what I figured would happen here. They're just going to play a little bit of back and forth here. These Banes are just going to be positioned here defensively. Tommy's going to actually go for the third, try to get ahead here, which is pretty smart. He's going to want to just get his production going. And he's going to need to defend these Lings, though, from Jardozer. So he does know where they are. He knows where they're at on the map here. He should just be able to warp in some Banelings defensively at home and should be okay here.
Mm-hmm. Still hasn't taken that third base. I think he's going to make sure he's safe before he does that. He's got 3 Banelings morphing right there. I think Jardozer cut wind of that, but I don't think he saw it as that much of a threat.
Jardozer
Jardozer
morphing in his own Banes here, but those 2 Banes running all the way across the map back home, so I think he's going to be in an okay spot. He does see those Banes. He should be able to jump on them here, at least right as they morph. I see the better trade going to Tombi on that one. These Lings should be able to clean up. He's got the defensive Link and also that one Baneling. So he should be able to do that. He was actually able to deny that third, too, from Jardozer. So now it just really depends here on, I think, who takes their third and who goes into the tech faster. Because we do see Tombi grabbing his Roach Warren, which I don't think we have a Roach Warren from. Nope, we're not from Jardozer yet. So this could be dangerous. Jardozer's got to be very careful. He's really got to rely on these Bane hits and buy himself some time, because if Sandy takes this third base, which he is right now, and he starts to go into Roaches here, this could become very scary. Although taking his own third now. Oh god, I always get nervous when I see like a clump of Banes, like they're all together, because it's like no one wants to detonate their Banes, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, oh god, what do we do?
Yeah, that Queen was just in the right position to defend that.
Yeah, that could have been bad. We could have lost a decent amount of drones on that. Tombi grabbing his lair, and then just now Jardozer grabbing his Roach Warren. So we'll see what he chooses to. We might see maybe even Tombi go into like a Roach Hydra combination here.
Yeah, and these Lings can get a lot of damage done. He doesn't have a lot to defend. He can actually manage to get this cancel off if he just plays it right.
Yeah, he does have a couple Banes and he does have some Roaches here on the way now. But yeah, you're right. If he isn't careful here, he might lose that third. And I don't think that's enough. I don't think that's actually enough Roaches. If he would have got the surround on him, he might have been able to get the cancel off.
Yeah.
Or almost kill it, but he's just playing carefully. Like, I don't blame him, like, for just not wanting to be too aggressive.
Dardo's going to get his +1 as well as Tambi's going to be getting his +1. And his layer is almost finished up here. He's actually going to get a wraparound on these Lings, but they're just going to move command, sadly, past these little harassing Zerglings.
Right, yeah, these are going to make their way to the third. There are some banelings and some queens here. They might find a couple drone kills here, potentially. I don't believe they will now, since they prioritized that queen. A big run by here for Jardozer. He might be able to get that queen spawn. He's going to go for 2 aggressive Banes here in the main, although I think... No, Tambi doesn't know that they're there.
This could be pretty huge.
Yeah, this could be bad. That queen, one of them is damaged, but this is gonna be tough. Although there is a big Bane warp in here at the bottom for Tommy, but here it comes. Does he pull? He doesn't see it. No! Oh my gosh!
He's gonna get 8 drones with that. Ouch.
Well worth that money.
Definitely.
Oh, he does have these forcing up at the top. It just depends on what he wants to do with these. He's got 10 roaches in production. Oh, this is just gonna come. This is a very scrappy map. You know, Jardozer's a little bit ahead on army. They're even on workers right now, and they're even on their upgrades here. Like, Tombies is gonna finish just a second faster with his roach speed, but they're just so neck and neck.
Yeah.
Like, this is really gonna come down to to the wire here.
Jardozer has vision. All this cuts going down. These 4 Banes might be coming in for a decent connection. We're just gonna see what happens there.
That queen is there, but yeah, with 4 of them, they definitely could, and that's gonna distract him because the roaches are coming in from the front. He does get a fair amount.
He gets but he only got those last 3. He only got 1 Baneling for 3 Banelings. I mean, 1 drone for 3 Banelings.
Banelings, yeah, that wasn't quite worth it. I think he's gonna want to start maybe even morphing some Ravagers in with this.
Yeah, at this point their upgrades are completely even. Jardoz is gonna get his +2 at this point, and
I think Tommy's got roach speed, and then Jardozer does not.
Let's see. Yeah, Jardozer, what he does have for him going is creep spread. He can see these attacks before they actually happen for the most part.
Yeah, that, and then he just has a really good presence on the map with all these overlords. With his overlord spreading, like, he's doing a really nice job just being able to see those attacks. Tombi actually going into Spire. So interesting, no anti-air for either, so this could really do a decent amount of damage, and if he gets the right amount of mutas with roaches, that can actually be a game-ending move right there.
If he can get into the 3rd base and or the 4th base and see if he can get a cancel on that, he really needs to see what's happening.
Yeah, I don't think Tommy realizes that the 4th is going down here yet for Jardozer.
He will eventually find out.
Yeah, just see these roaches on the move. He's gonna scout that out. He does see them kind of marching down here. Just barely able to kill that overlord. Now there's a huge supply difference here. He's got more than +20 army, but defender's advantage is a big thing here. It looks like he's going to split his army a little bit because he wants a concave, but I don't know if it's going to split where he wants it to.
Especially with the muties on the way. Once he sees the muties, he's going to have to move out. Ooh, and this move command. Oh, ouch. That hurts a ton right there.
Yeah, he's going to have to rely a lot on these mutas now to help. He's going to have to stop moving these roaches around and start having these mutas attack.
Just getting his
He is attacking the 4th at the same time though, but it looks like he loses that. He's gonna lose the roach horn. These mutas are annoying, but they're just not gonna be able to deal enough damage. He had +20 more roach supply than Jardozer.
Yeah, and it's just like these mutas are taking such a long time to cut through them.
Yeah, that's the biggest problem with that. Is like, while annoying, it's like they're just not dealing enough damage here.
Now, if he would have got at this point, yeah, he's just rebuilding his Warp's Roaring. He's getting so many drone kills. At this point, he's gonna get 26 drone kills. That's pretty huge. Meanwhile, he's got a counterattack coming in, but he has a lot of home. His 3rd base could be in trouble though.
He's getting hydras now, but these hydras are cutting off these roaches that are coming in. Like, if you're gonna attack, like, the whole army kind of needs to be there, but I don't think he has enough to be effective here. Like, I think this is pretty much GG. I think he's just kind of drawing this out at this point.
Yeah, there's a lot of hydras to do to do with these mutas, so that could help hurt a ton.
He will be able to take out the 4th, but he's only buying himself time at this point. Like, there's really nothing else he can do.
Yeah, at this point, Jardos is just going to move across the map, see if he can get to 3rd base, probably. Or the 4th.
Yeah, it looks like, and he definitely should be able to just get this without too much of worry. There's just so many hiders in there. He doesn't have the roach count to help defend it. Like,
and the +2 on these hydras are going to shred these up. Well, these mutalisks are about to get their upgrades, so that could help a lot. But this base is going down.
he's doing a good job of just picking off these hiders that are away from the army, but he's just too far down in supply. And GG, Jardozer brings it back, so we go down to the ace match.
Yep. This is gonna be
bringing it back.
This is gonna be what, game 7, right?
Yep, final game.
This one is gonna determine who wins this clan war.
I think it's gonna be played on Abiogenesis too.
The last map is going to be on a bio. Get your popcorn, folks. This is going to be one interesting match. I assume it's going to be Tambi getting his revive?
We're still conferring.
Okay.
Yep. So, yeah, we're going to go with Tambi again, and we're going to play on Abiogenesis, of course, since it's the last map.
This is going to be one interesting match. So, it's going to be a ZVZ on a Biogenesis. I can't wait to see how that's going to be. The last map is going to be on a bio. Get your popcorn, folks. This is going to be one interesting match.
Okay. Yeah, Tambi had the right idea here by switching into those mutas, and if he had been able to have those out when those roaches had to attack, then that game, might have gone a different way. But yeah, it's not looking great at this point, though.
Mm-hmm.
But we can see if we can bring it back. He kind of got the feel for Jardozer's tempo, and we'll see if he'll be able to take advantage of that. He is red D.
Here we go. This is gonna be the ace match of Psionic Aftermath versus Scythe Esports.
Yep, it all comes down to this, the ace match. It's always entertaining when it comes down to the ace too, isn't it?
Yeah, especially at this high of a level.
Alrighty, man, take it away.
And the top left, representing Psionic Aftermath, the blue drones. It is Jardozer. And in the bottom right, Scythe's ace, representing Scythe Esports. It is Tambi.
It all comes down to this.
Jardozer's gonna opt for. Oh, never mind. He's gonna get a slightly faster spawning pool than his opponent Tambi, but nothing out of the ordinary just yet.
Yep, he does have his gas. Tammy not getting his gas just yet. Looks like he's going to go for the. Actually, not for sure what he's doing. Okay, I think he's going for the hatchery next. A little bit of a delayed hatchery though, almost. I kind of feel like, but he'll have that spawning pool done now. He's grabbing his gas, so just going for a hatch gas pool. A hatch pool, no pool hatch gas rather.
Jardozer has the lings and the metabolic boost on the way now, so
yeah, Tombi's will be a little bit behind as far as playing on the ling speed, but if he just grabs a couple queens, he should be okay as long as he has good positioning. But these lings might find a bit of damage here. We do have 6 lings in the way,
and he has the bangling nest at the same time being constructed.
Yep, so he's going to kind of go for that early harassment. The thing, though, is he does not have that natural, so he's not going to have that increased production off of 2 base. So he's really going to need to find this damage early, because if Tombi has a chance to start producing off that second base, it's almost over.
At this point, he has a spine crawler building at home. It's going to help a lot in this defense. He's actually going to pop down the roach horn really already, and if he can manage to hold this,
that's super smart. I think he saw that there was no. Maybe it didn't yet. I think he assumes that there's no second base, and that he's pretty all in at this point. So metabolic speed is going to finish. He's got 3 Banes coming. Now there is 1 queen on the ramp, the 2nd queen in production, and probably a 3rd queen should be in production here as well. The spine crawl going to be moving up to that ramp. That's key. He might just need to let this base go, like if he wants to hold this.
1 base going to go off.
Not finding as much damage as he would like. The spine now getting ready. He's able to pull these lings back. So he's finding decent. He's finding the right matchups here. He just needs to be calm though. The queen's gonna finish. He's gonna need to tuck her in the mineral line.
He's gonna get this. Oh, and the roach horn is done, but this is quite a bit of lings for him to deal with. He has 5 roaches, but I'm not sure how well he's gonna match up to all of these lings and banes.
He's gonna need to tuck these roaches away. He should be okay though. Banes don't do that well against roaches, although these 2 roaches are gonna make their way into the base.
And here comes
pull some drones here. Oh no! Actually, didn't find that many. I think he only got, what was that, 4?
3 at this point.
3.
We got 3 on that one.
So that wasn't too bad. So still doesn't have a second base here for Jardozer. The roaches are up. He wasn't able to sack that base. The spine crawler's in a good defensive position. So
he's really going to need to pull a miracle if he wants to get out of this one, because now he's going to be able to start mining from the space.
Yeah, no, he's going to have to go all in with these links. He needs something to happen with these links. If he can't, this is going to be GG. He's going to try to target down that spine. That's good. He's going to take down that static key. It's going to be important here. But these roaches are just getting those free shots. Does end up taking it down.
At this point, does he have enough? I don't think he does. He's getting his evolution chamber at the same time, and all he has is lings and banes. But at this point, he has to be careful.
Yeah, these roaches are gonna, they're gonna want to apply some pressure here. He needs to rebuild his queens.
Yeah, I think that's hurting him a lot. He has no additional larva production. I think he'll notice that eventually.
He's still okay for the time being, though, just because, like, Jardozer doesn't even have that second base done yet. And actually, he was building it. I think he might have canceled. Is he just going all in? I think he had canceled it, actually.
It seems so. But
That's very... Okay, it looks like he's going to go to rebuild it now. That's super delayed. I don't like Jardozer's position here. There's going to be a point here when these roaches come up, and he's just going to have not enough to defend. It doesn't matter how many lings you have. Or spine crawlers, for that matter, you know?
Yeah, at this point, Tambi's building off, mining off of 2 bases. This is gonna hurt a lot, especially.
Yeah, literally all he has to do. Yeah, literally all he has to do is keep these 3 roaches at home to defend any of these lings. He just needs to go across these roaches. Like he can get poke damage done. I think he's just also playing just ultra safe at this point. I think he realizes that he's ahead and he doesn't want to risk it. But I definitely think he should be sending something over there, whether it's just like a slow ling or something. Like, he should be scouting this, because like at this point he can definitely take it. Like, the Evo Chamber not done. I'm not even sure what Jardozer's going to go for. Maybe he's just going to go for like +1 lings and just go for like the links round. That's not a bad idea for his roach.
Jardozer's actually going to go for a quicker layer, but he's still on 1 base.
So he's going to go for fast layer. He does have he's got an okay amount of gas banked up here. What do you, maybe just for like hydras? Like, you gotta try to go for like quick hydra? I'm not actually for sure. I have no idea.
I don't know very much for sure either. I definitely know that one thing that could be a big factor is lurkers in this, because he doesn't have detection yet, and he does have quite a bit of spine, so he can start mining from this base. But it's already, and now they're kind of even on workers, but Tambi's had the lead for a very long time, and he's actually leading up in supply.
Yeah, Tambi's gonna grab his third now. He's leading an army supply. He could easily take this. He could take the these lings. I think if he goes for it, he should be in a good spot, because he can just corrosive bow down those spines for nothing, and then we're gonna have to see constant reinforcement with lings from Jardozer. So Tommy's in a much better position here at this point. I think this could be the end of it. So now that +1 has finished.
He does have quite a bit of spine crawlers and a couple lings, but he really needs to take like the best money engagement he can. But this is just a lot for him to take all at once. These spine crawlers are doing quite a bit of damage, but he's just gonna
he's gonna kill this queen and just ignore him and go up into the main, which is genius. Because there's nothing up here. There's no static D up here at all. So he's effectively shut this base down 100%.
Yeah, at this point.
He's able to hit these. Oh, it's so smart. He's able to hit those drones from the high ground. He's gonna take out the lair. He's got his 3rd base. I think this is GG.
Yeah, it has to be. There's nothing he can do.
No, the static D was a nice try here. But with these roaches on the high ground, I just don't think that he has enough to do anything here.
Yeah, and these roaches are just coming down and shredding these spine crawlers. There's nothing else he can do. He's falling drones at this point.
Maybe if Jardozer had taken this natural a little bit faster, because at that early point we did see him cancel it for whatever reason. I'm not for sure why he chose to do that.